Welcome back. We're in beautiful Pittsfield, New Hampshire, and we're in a warehouse, and I'm about to interview a guy that is becoming more famous every single day. He's in the pizza business. His name is Brad Sterl, and he is the CEO and founder and president of Rustic Crust and American Flatbread Pizza. Brad, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
We go way back.
It's been a long time.
Tell me about Rustic Crust. It's a shelf-stable pizza crust, right? That you can buy. And where do you find it in the store?
You know, you're going to find it in the grocery stores, depending on the chain. You could find it in the bakery area. You could find it in the conventional grocery, kind of near the pasta sauce. Could be in the deli, but predominantly it's in the pasta sauce aisle.
Can you find it everywhere around the country, or is it just in New Hampshire?
It's sold nationwide. We're in right now in the East Coast. We're probably in every major grocery store on the East Coast. As you go west, you'll find us as far west as Hawaii. You'll find us in the Cayman Islands, in Puerto Rico, in a lot of the resort-type islands.
When you have this pizza crust, my understanding is it has very special packaging because it's shelf-stable and it will last for a long time without being refrigerated.
The idea was to go shelf-stable so that people weren't worried about the item spoiling. We had to do that, again, with no chemicals, no preservatives, and I didn't want to use gas. So we actually developed a specialized packaging material. I worked with companies around the U.S. to develop the package. And then we have a process of how we bake it. And then we put a little freshness packet in it that helps absorb some oxygen and keeps it fresh.
Now, I'm familiar with the Rustic Crust brand because it's a crust, but what you do is you take it home and you make your own pizza the way you want to make it. And I understand you have some videos, web videos with recipes, and can you tell me a little bit about that part of what you do? Yeah,
we've had a lot of people ask about when we do a lot of demonstrations around. So a lot of people always ask, how do you make the pizza? And it sounds simple, but a lot of people sometimes want to really see how you do it. So we did a series called What's Cooking videos. You can go to YouTube and look up What's Cooking Rustic Crust. You can also find them on our website. But the idea of these videos was really to give simple instructions of how to use the product differently. We have a barbecue series. We have clam chowder pizza.
Clam chowder pizza?
So we've done a lot of different pizzas, but it gives you all the ingredients, how to bake them, how to top it, and how to serve it.
Do you have a favorite pizza that you make?
It's funny. I have a pizza that's always been my favorite. It's our taco pizza. It looks great, and I love Mexican food, so it just kind of fits what I love. It's probably then our lobster pizza is probably my second favorite because I love seafood, but the two of those are probably right up there.
That's great. So everybody, you can go to YouTube, Rustic Crust, What's Cooking, and you have the taco pizza on there?
We have the taco pizza, clam chowder, lobster, you name it. I think it's about 15 different videos we have right now.
Let's go to the American Flatbread frozen pizza side. Now that is, you didn't start with that.
No, we didn't.
Tell me about it.
We acquired the brand in 2010, and a friend of mine, George Shank from Waitsfield, Vermont, was the founder of American Flatbread, and they had made the product in the restaurants. It was a very similar story to how we started Rustic Crust. And a lot of the process was very similar because at Rustic Crust we age our doughs, we use natural organic ingredients, and we took over the brand in 2010, and we actually invested in the wood-fired ovens because the American Flatbread is a handmade, hand-topped, then baked in a wood-fired oven. And to our knowledge, we actually have the only wood-fired production line that's out in the U.S. So we custom built this line just to make the American Flatbread products.
You even have a wood-fired oven on the back of a truck, right?
Right.
Obviously you do marketing, and you do various types of marketing. Now, the audience that watches this show are usually business people, or people who are interested in advertising, marketing, and entrepreneurs. You're an entrepreneur. You speak on entrepreneurial activities. And can you go briefly tell me some of the ways that you are marketing your products?
Gosh, we've done a lot of different. We have a team. Probably one of the most important things that we've done out in the marketplace is engaged in communities we're in, where you mentioned our wood-fired oven on the truck. So we'll go around, we do a lot of events with this, where we're out sampling at festivals, grocery stores, and just fundraisers. We'll be doing one in South Carolina coming up. So it's a real big vehicle we use to get out there to get in front of the consumers. We have a TV spot that we've done that shows kind of the product a little bit.
That's actually playing right here on VIN.
Yes, it is. We've been with this station for just about a year now, running some TV in the Boston market.
So what other things you do? You have your road shows or your field marketing where the truck comes up and you sample. You do a lot of
A
sampling.
lot of sampling. We've done coupon inserts in newspapers. We've done mailers. A lot of participation at grocery stores with events that they're doing to really get. We really try and gauge the consumers. We want people to try it. You know, whether it's the rustic crust because the idea they can bring it home and have a party with the kids and make this pizza, or the American flatbread where they can take it out of the freezer and 10 minutes later they have a nice hot pizza.
What would you recommend would be the single most effective thing, someone who's a startup and they're trying to get their name out there and get known? What would the single most effective thing that's not going to cost them a fortune? Obviously, they're not going to be able to do a lot of advertising.
The single most, for us, it was about sampling, getting our product in people's mouths. For a food product, that's what it's about. So as you're growing small, I mean, I watch people all over the country, and I have people continue to call me as we've evolved. But it's about trial. It's about getting consumers to try it. You go to sell it to a grocery chain. You know, the people that leave the product and walk away are the ones that don't get the business. The people that go in and feed the buyer a pizza or a cookie or whatever it might be. If it tastes good, you can get the business. If it doesn't taste good, well, it can work against you.
Well, that sounds good. This has been very informative, and I appreciate you taking the time to sit with me and share your story with our viewers. And I wish you the very best.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
We're going to be right back with more Brandworth right after this.